Our follower Catherine slid into our DMs wanting to look into her ancestors, and we discovered that she is the 12th great-granddaughter of the English playwright and poet Richard Edwards, who is best remembered for being behind one of the most chaotic performances of a play ever, and in front of the Queen herself nonetheless. In 1566, Richard Edwards wrote a fancy play named Palamon and Arcite, which was based on one of the stories from the Canterbury Tales. At the age of 43, Richard's whole career led up to this moment, where it would be performed in Oxford in front of Queen Elizabeth I. So with this very special audience guest, Richard and his production team pulled all the stops. Think fire effects, elaborate sets, the whole entire royal treatment. But despite all of their preparation, the show was a Murphy's Law masterclass. One actor forgot his lines so obviously that the Queen called him a knave. Google says it's pronounced knave, but I'm pretty sure back then they pronounced the K, so knave, but let me know if I'm wrong in the comment sections. During one of the play's fire effects, the audience panicked and rushed the stage, which halted production. Once they settled down the audience and got them back in their seats, the play continued on. But then the worst thing that would happen would be the collapse of a staircase underneath the crowd. This killed 3 of the audience members and injured several more. You'd think that the injury and death of audience members would end a show right then and there, but they continued on.
The show goes on!
But somehow, despite all of this chaos, the Queen loved it. She laughed, handed out gold to the actresses, and applauded like it was a hit. Later on that year in 1566, Richard would end up dying, but at least before he died, he was able to see his play get a rave review from the most important guest he could have had.